Sup, chat? Let's get into Age of Conflict. Now I want this stream to be a bit different, per se. I don't want it to be too different, but I want to get a blank canvas. You guys are going to create history. Real history. So you guys are basically going to say nations that you want, and you can choose if they attack, if they gain land, anything. Uniting, alliances, you can choose all that. So basically the But We Are God thing, but I'm not going to eventually add it onto the Steam Workshop, and you guys can't terraform that. Let's do this. Alright, so who's the first that's going to create a completely different world? Alright. Alright, I'm waiting for chat. Come on, chat. I see a chat message. Yeah, I'm gonna do what I say. Wait, maybe I should just add like a... Yeah, I should pin a message. Hello, just making a pin message. Alright, you want Egypt. To make the logic that they all start small. My favourite Egypt flag on the ultimate flag pack I'll use. Modern day Egypt, or do I use the British Egypt just before it got independence? One sexy's cool. I'm gonna use this version. I think it fits with more olden day. And you want India. Alright, let's say they start near the coast fairly. India. And if I do India, Indiana. You know what? I kind of want to use the Indiana flag just to be funny. Just to be funny, I want to kind of use the Indiana flag. Do I have permission from Zid is cool if he's still here to use the Indiana flag instead of the modern day India flag? I'm going to leave it as this for now while I wait for his approval, and I'm going to make China for Meow Meow Cat Chess. So we've got China. China. Alright. Communist China or China? What's the difference? Oh, just a slight tint in colour. What's the difference in this? What, just a slight colour change on the reds? I do think the Communist China is the best out of the options for China though, so... We have India, China and Egypt at their smallest extent so far. No one has expanded the nations yet. But I can only imagine when the expanding starts to begin, it's gonna go wild. Hello Albania Ball. Give you mods. So far we just have Egypt, India with Indiana's flag, and China. The communist version. You can have whatever nation you want and you can expand it, that's simple. Albania. Albania's smallest extent. I'm gonna make their smallest extent like really tiny because like they're small already. Albania. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Central Albania, never heard of it. I kind of like this one. Alright. So I forgot to mention, once a nation gets like over the land it already owns, it's counted as an empire. So if Albania expands anymore, it's basically going to become an empire. Albania. Oh yeah, I love going to Albania. No, too fascist. Oh, is that fascist? I know the ones with the yellow are communist. The ones with the yellow things are communist. Guess 1912, 1914 flag then. Currently, if I had to guess, I think India's the largest nation, then Egypt, then China, and finally Albania. I mean, Albania is pretty obvious, it's literally like 5 pixels. look cute, so yeah. Just a quick count. We have 4 nations, 2 in Asia, 1 in Africa, 1 in Europe. So far, none in Oceania, North America or South America. Green Ukraine. I'm your enemy. Okay, so you want green Ukraine, Amur. I don't know what kind of colour that is. I'm just gonna make Ukraine green. That's pretty much a small extent. Ukraine. I like the lighter one more. No like. What does that mean? And then you want yellow Russia. Yellow Russia. Right, Russia's pretty large. They're in the face. One sec. Let me do Russia. Wait, it was yellow Russia. Thank God I remembered that. Okay, yellow Russia. And we need to see what the best Russian is. Belarus, no. Prussia. Russian Empire. Give it the Russian Empire flag. All? Okay, so I can't give you all of it, but if you want, you can slowly, one by one, expand green Ukraine and yellow Russia. Can I spawn UK in Wales? Sure. Really, I'm just going to call it Wales, actually. Just because it is just Wales. And UK would have to be counted if it had all the UK. Also got the flag. Wales. New South Wales or Wales? I'm going to say Wales. Oh, look at the little dot. He's so funny. What am I doing with my life? What am I doing with my life? What am I doing with my life? I'm literally like, you're so cute, yeah. Like, bruh, what am I doing with my life? Alright. So far, we have 4 nations in Europe, 1 nation in Africa, and 2 in Asia. Still none in North, South America, and Oceania. So what I'm kind of getting at in this history is just like in our actual history, really the nations are coming in around the Mediterranean and the Black Sea. And then there's like a couple outwards, but basically none. Alright. So, chat's basically stopped. I'm honestly just waiting for chat now. Actually, while I'm waiting... Oh, never mind. What can I call that? What can I do? Aha. 69.21. 21. I'm gonna be honest, I don't have anything to do. I literally am just like, the only thing I can do is just react to what's going on. You guys aren't talking, can you know? Gonna get a chug chug. I'm actually going to zoom out. Give the entire map for you all. If we just play around with this... Right. Make one big nation that will just engulf the entire world. Yo. That is a lot of land. Hello, Ages of Conflict official. Just wait a sec, I am currently trying to make a big nation so that my basically I'm trying to make a big nation so that when nations get put down they don't just get all the land. I don't want that, of course. Only play on empty tiles. I'll just go ham. Alright, just go ham, just go ham. Just go and eat Peppa Pig's ham. What year is it? 6921. Don't question why. You already should know why. That's if you are Generation Z. Alright, and now... tribes. Alright, go ahead. Congrats on 400 subs. I have. I'm not going to say it because I know my chat is going to, my chat's going to get a little funky. Alright, I put the tribes down. Go ahead and do whatever you want. I'm gonna unpause. I've turned off, like, wars, so that's... oh, jeez, there's no wars. And we now can use the leaderboard. Currently, if you exclude the tribes, China is the richest nation. India is ruling an income though, so that means they could cut. Oh, they've beaten China. They've beaten China. India is richer than China. Oh, look at Albania just in last. Look at little Albania just sitting in last place inside of gold. Oh, not in income actually, and inside of land. Just look at them. Shame on Albania. Shame them. Shame the Albanians. Shame the Albanians. Boo! You are fat. How does this work? How does this work? Simply, all you need to do is just look at the pinned comment or pinned message, and you'll understand. You'll understand how it works if you look at the pinned message. Yeah, shame on Albania. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, shame them. Shame them. No, you shouldn't shame. You shouldn't shame the Welsh. Because the Welsh are doing better than the Albanians. Roasted. I'm not good at roast. Spawn Croatia. And that is talking about roast dinners. Croatia. Purple. And what's the Croatia options? I'm gonna go for the modern flag. I'm going for the modern flag. So that means that Croatia is now they're the 5th largest, excluding all the tribes in the world, which are probably going to disappear soon. Do I have to also mention you can expand your nations if you want? Why did I not mention that? Actually, I'm going to replace the pin message. I've replaced the pin message, try to expand. Spawn colonizers. Their nation name is colonizers. Where would the colonizers be? I'm not sure. I'm just not very sure where the colonizers would be. Yeah. Yeah. I think we know where the colonizers will be. I mean, the Brits as well, but like, I'm not offending my country. Where do colonizers? What would the colonizers' country flag be? Is there the humanity flag on here? No. Right, let me draw a quick humanity flag. It's not France, is it? So it's France. It's wait. Grab that there. I know we're going to replace it with white, but we also have the English. By the way, I'm not looking at chat if any of you are curious. And then there's the US, which has the stripes. There we go, the humanity flag. Is this a online game? This is an online game. This is a regular game. Game. Surely the colonizers. Yeah, the colonizers wouldn't colonize anything. They wouldn't colonize anything. Totally not colonize anything.
Try 1 month free of charge.
Totally not. Totally not. Why would the colonizers colonize anything? Right? It seems like a crime. Hello, Benji. What are the colonizers? The colonizers are... Do you take field rest? I have an idea. Okay, let's... Wait. Let's hear him out. Let's hear him out quickly. What is your idea? Damn it. Internet. What's your idea? What's your idea? I don't think there's an idea. I've got a feeling there's not an idea. My idea is have a country rules army. Could work. Could work. I will keep that as an I'll keep that as an idea. I'll keep that as an idea for a video. Alright, let's continue. We really did all of that. Anyways, continue. Keep that in my mind. We made that really serious, to be honest. Brazil is actually probably one of the largest nations, I think. Brazil! Hey. Ooh. Brazil. What happened to the Brazilian Empire? Is there not a Brazilian Empire flag inside of the Ultimate Flag Pack? Are you kidding me? Second place, by the way, just behind Russia. Currently, no one's decided to expand. It's kind of just been, you know. The gold is still inside of China's hands. Hein chong hon hon. Brazil yeah, we have the first expanding. I'm gonna say that's pretty good. Yeah, you can't deny that's pretty good. I wonder how delayed chat is. Chat is not delayed, it's the stream, I'm pretty sure that's delayed. Make the USA. Yes, I will. Right up for you. USA. Right. US is currently starting out like this. USA. No, they say the full thing. They're not. Can I begin an expansion in the entire British Isles, England, Ireland, Scotland? Not that much, but you will begin necessarily because you have now managed to reach Cornwall. Another idea, yeah, another. We're going to do Morocco Coyote versus Sahara Roadrunner. For real. Brazil expands south. Brazil's getting huge. Brazil is technically now the largest nation, since we aren't counting the tribes as a nation. Although they didn't gain much there. Make Russia declare war on the land. Why can't you type the word tribe? Whatever. You can't make them attack the tribes, so I'll just make Russia just gain land. But they'll gain more than usual because technically they did attack her. So Russia is now the largest again. Alright, Wales expands east to England. One sec, blue, silver. Just. Alright. Is this in Twitch or does it work in YouTube? I don't have Twitch. I don't have a single account on Twitch. This is why you moderate. I just give everyone mod. It's normal. Brazil is starting to build a navy. Well, that doesn't sound necessarily good. I wouldn't say it's that bad. At this point, Wales could technically be called South England. They own that much of England, they could technically be called Southern England. Oh, so you're reading YouTube chat? Yeah, I don't have Twitch. There's no Twitch chat. Unless someone's like on Twitch, like advertising this stream. Currently, just gonna do a quick count of nations. In Asia, we still have only 2 with India and China. Inside of Europe, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inside of Africa, we have 1. Inside of South America, we have 1. And inside of North America, we have 1. Still none in Oceania. Alright, where's Germany? You want Germany? I'll give you Germany. Oh, I didn't change the flag. Why'd that beat hit as soon as I said I didn't change the flag? Let's... Alright, are you okay with Ostdeutschland? Are you okay with Ostdeutschland being the flag? Like an Ostdeutschen flag? Okay, genuinely, what the actual hell has happened in this stream? Why has this stream just got so many people all of a sudden that watching? Anyway, still waiting. Actually, while I'm waiting, that's my best country ball I can draw. That's my best ball shape I can draw inside PC. Do you understand now why I draw on the side of mobile? Or however Americans say it. I'm not sure if you're American or not. Is my chat American or are they British? I'm just going to leave it as East Germany until Blue still answers. Colonizers should create a colony called France. The colonizers managed to land all the way down here. And they called this land France. France. Blue. Oh yeah, I'm definitely using this flag. The monarchist French flag. And the colonizers now get a free puppet. The colonizers have a puppet that I'm pretty sure is bigger than them. Yeah, it's larger. Brazil with its navy colonizes Angola. We've got colonizing before Europe has even got, like, fully, you know, together. So there's now an Angolan colony that Brazil owns. So this will be the Angolan colony. And yeah. Almost forgot. Yo, I love that flag. That flag looks sick. Alright. So, Angola has been colonized by Brazil. And so has France. And there's all these other nations around. France is definitely totally not set up for future colonizer plans. Yeah, totally not. Totally not. They're not going to be the literal like drawing board for a new colony chaotic thing, whatever I'm saying. You get the point, they're not going to be a part of it. No nation's got negative gold currently. That surprises me. China has still got the most. We need a Brazilian rival. Create Argentina. Brazil expands north and south. It feels like they're just trying to hold on to the coast. They don't even care about the inner Amazon. Which, I mean, this is kind of accurate to what Portugal did when colonising Brazil. They did go around before going inwards. So I'll give you points on the accuracy. The accuracy gets points. Is law allowed here? Yes, you can make whatever kind of law you want as long as it's not too, like, stupid. Brazil is #1 nation again in size, like, largeness, I guess you could say. The tribes have lost so much land that they're going to go under 1,000 soon. Nice, I love this game, keep going. Alright, alright. I'll keep going. In fact, your nation, the USA, is still here and is in the top 10 strongest in gold. They have some of the most gold. Oh, well, it was fun while it lasted, I guess. Where's the recent Argentina? Argentina is looking like a threat. Are we just saying now, like, that South America is basically the new Europe in the case that that's where all the nations are? Because we have the Colombian flag. Yeah, there is. What happened? Whatever. Colonizers use France as a way to colonize and blame France so they don't get blamed. US expands south. Is Colombia beaten Brazil? No, they're actually third. And the tribes are under 100,000 land area. Albania's still at the bottom. Shame on them. Don't question why India has Indiana flag. Brazil expands into literally going historically accurate on when this stuff happened. So they're gonna expand this way and expand over there. Argentina expands north. The Argentines are literally like trying as hard as they can to be a Brazilian rival. But they're doing it by making like the most border gore ever. Need an Albanian redemption arc. Argentina creates navy. And sec I know my playlist is about to come off, so let me just reset it. Alright, back here. We're literally just seeing South America become literally the new... South America is just becoming the new Europe. Brazil takes North Uruguay. So, Brazil colonizes. I don't even know this is North Uruguay. It's really hard to figure out where stuff is without seeing the nations. But... Uruguay. Little son. Okay, how long is this ad? Because I don't want to listen to what sounds like copyrighted music. For 3 minutes. Jeebus. Oh yeah, I didn't make it a puppet. One sec. Albania becomes the Albanian Empire. Bro. Albanian Empire law. Hello, Mine Villager Praise. Albania is officially the first empire, becoming larger than its actual real life extent. The Albanian Empire is real. Make Iberia. Right, since I can't just give the entire of Iberia, what we're going to do is we're going to... Yeah, so it like cuts through both Portugal and Spain. So it's technically Iberia. Should Iberia get the Liberia flag? No. We should just do Spain's flag. But then add the Portuguese like colour. That looks like an Iberia that I can get behind. Everyone's coming in. Everyone's came in. Hello, just here for Qing Dynasty comes back. Oh God. It's hard to keep up with. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, the Albanian redemption arc starts today. Brazil gives Uruguay plot armor to attack Algeria. Oh, sorry, Argentina. The first war has beginning. Oh. I don't think your plot armor worked. Hello, some odd YouTuber. Argentina gives back. They start against Uruguay. Qing Dynasty comes back. We can get there. Also, forgot to name it the Black People Nation. Black People Nation. Don't even know if I spelled nation right. Qing Dynasty comes back. So we're gonna make China a big boy. Why did I say it like that? Why did I say it like that? Bring back the Confederacy. What the hell? Who thought it was a good idea to bring back the Confederacy? That's like someone saying in this chat, bring back the Nazis. Damn it, the Confederacy flag is not available. Well, I guess I'll have to replace it with the only other flag. The no flag. Yeah, just pretend that that's the Confederacy flag. Brazil attack Argentina by navy. Oh. If Brazil wins this, then, oh, Brazil now has land that the Black People Nation with. Told you Argentina was a Brazilian rival. Argentina attacks back with their navy. Oh my God. The border gore. Think of the eyes. Okay, I got the. Damn it! I didn't get the music back. I didn't get the internet. Oh, are we back? Are we back? I think we're back. Kingdom of Hungary comes back. Shaped like a fish. And they're not even the Kingdom of Hungary. They're called the Empire of Hungary because they have more land than real life Hungary right now. Give them this flag, I like this flag. Argentina expands west. So what, we just calling it Argentina now? Albanian Empire expands east. Damn ads.
Enjoy huge savings with ID Mobile in our
Alright.
Friday event. Save up to
Oh no, that's the tribes. That is not good.
With built-in Gemini AI, a pro-level
Alright.
sleek design.
Also, damn ads. Oh. Okay. In the peace treaty, Brazil punishes Argentina heavily. We first see Argentina reduced to this and puppeted, while Uruguay comes back and also gets puppeted. Hello, Macroblex. Goodbye, Brazilian rival. Queen Dynasty expands way too much into Mongolia. I mean, it's not really called the Queen Dynasty. I should probably change it. Yeah, Queen. I know it's supposed to be yellow. I'll fix that in a second. Queen is a rising threat. Queen is actually like a rising threat. State of Bavaria located in southwest Germany comes back with Prussia. So Prussia and Bavaria are here. Goated song, by the way. Prussia, and we also have and we're gonna make them nice. Is there not a Bavarian flag? I'm not sure, I might be spelling it wrong. I'm gonna check the no, it's just not. There's a Baden flag, but not a Bavarian flag. Unless it's with an E. Wait. Oh yeah, there might be. Oh, there it is. Sorry that I'm spending so much time on Bavarian Prussia. Prussia. And there we go. Hi, coming with line 2004.
It should cost $1 billion to look that good.
China hates everyone. True.
It should cost $1 billion to look
Used to expand south 2 times if that's allowed. No, only once.
Fragrances by Rabanne.
Got plans? Cancel them. Sky Sports big weekend is here. Upgrade to Sky Sports now for only £20 extra a month.
Is China here? Yes, but they're called Queen. Bavaria should be blue. Yeah, I changed that. The colonizers discover Africa and use France to create a puppet state colony called Morocco. We still haven't filled out the map. I'm gonna guess that takes a while. It's just one more. When keeping the actual, like... I actually like Habitus Morocco more. I mean, it's habitable as well. Switzerland comes back. Finally, neutrality is restored. Why do I keep saying things wrong? Restored. Finally, neutrality is restored. Yes. Can Utah become a nation? Of course, Utah can become a nation. Anywhere can become a nation. Even your grandma's house can become a nation. I don't know where Utah is, so I think it's like around here. There's not a Utah there. I know there's a Utah here though. Brazil expands into French Guiana and Suriname. Brazil's expansion really continues, don't it? Brazil can't stop expanding. I can't stop winning. France signs a pact with Switzerland. If Switzerland is attacked, then France helps them. Okay, so this is the first alliance. The first alliance is the colonizers and their puppets with Switzerland. Civil War happens in the USA. Oh yeah, that's because I'm so on the state side. See, they want to look like this. They want to look a little more fancy. Let's see, can the civilists... The civilists must fight in a civil war, not stay neutral. The civilists have beat the originals. They do expand into all of Portugal. These nations are getting really large. Colombia expands south. This is basically just Colombia's borders. MR cover, no law here, only law I care. Spanish Empire forms. Right, Spanish Empire has formed. Read your name, GG. RIP USA. Expand into all of Spain. Can he do that? I mean, he can get a good chunk, but like that's like the most. You can expand again if you put in chat again, but like UFA. Brazil expands more south. Russia expands north. Finally, Russia does something, man. Russia has been absent this entire time. Brazil might be a threat, yeah. Back, Wales expands more into England. Wales is going more north. No, is not. He just want to expand. Guys, I know we're living through hard times, but I just think no is not. He just want to expand. I just think no, he is not. Is just want to expand. What goes? Spain expands more. Okay.
Skirting, trunking, molding, thresholds, cover strips, T-bars, adhesive, laminates, vapor barrier, crown staplers, loss heads,
Alright.
nailers,
So
steel wheels, mallets, wool bars,
UFA expands a little
cable ties,
south.
hook and loops,
Oh, they're going towards the civils. You don't want to go towards the civils. No, you really don't want to go towards the civils. The Mongol Empire forms. The Mongol Empire. Wait, what did he call it? Mongol Empire. Mongol Empire. The Russia was too busy stopping the civil wars for real. Make State of Naples, State of Sicily, Savory, Milan, Papal States and Piedmonte. Okay, so I have never heard of Piedmonte in my entire life. I'm being honest, I've never heard in my entire life of Piedmonte. But the rest I can do. Naples, Sicily, Savory, Milan, Papal States. No, I haven't heard of. Alright. Milan. Oh god, doing all the flags is gonna be so... Okay. Milan, Savory, Vatican, probably spelling like all of these wrong. Okay. Who was responding to my comment where I said that Brazil expands more in south again. That really isn't much of an expand, but it's an expand nonetheless. Piedmonte is Eastern Italy. You know, you could have just said Venice, but alright. Make Arabian Empire. Arabian Empire. Well, it's not really an Arabian Empire, is it? When it, you know, doesn't own the same amount of land as its modern counterpart, nor more. You see, the Spanish Empire was able to change its name to the Spanish Empire because it owned more land than its modern counterpart. Civil war starts in Russia. It's just every country having a civil war now. It's the October Revolution all over again. They even have this. They even about to have the same flags. It's literally the October Revolution. Charlie, all the Jesus, Charlie, come on. Alright, the Soviets have taken over. The communists are in power. Naples becomes the Roman kingdom. Roma. No, not with a capital. Just Roma. For now, it might become stronger than, like... Why is there no Roman Empire flag?
200 more when you deposit and spend £10. No wagering required. What you win is what you keep. Sky Bakers. Play. It's why we're here.
Is there a Byzantium flag at least? Yeah, there is. We'll use that instead. When will become the strongest empire? Mark my word. Brazil expands into the Amazon. That is terrifyingly a lot of land that Brazil has took. Socialism has already invented, no. Germany expands. The FA won't be happy about this. Glad you like it. It's Mr. Koblex too. Make Crimea and Socialist Ukraine in the FA. I mean, Ukraine is actually here and they aren't socialists. Ukraine. Can Ukraine beat Ukraine? Or was it doomed? Ukraine wins! Crimea. And now this. I think I have the right. Yeah. Another red nation has been formed. The FA is probably Democratic.
Your safety is our passion. With our safer gambling tools.
Hispaniola. I keep forgetting. What is Hispaniola? What is Hispaniola again? Isn't it like Morocco? You'll have to tell me that one. UFA expands more.
Through the waves
Meanwhile, the Confederacy is not doing anything about this. Yeah, the Confederacy's just watching. They're just eating their popcorn, just watching the UFA just take over. Burn. Saudi Arabia extends north. I like calling it Arabia. Corsica and Sardinia unite into one country. It's the confusing part. They aren't countries, so... The colonizers now disguised as France, colonize Algeria. Alright. I mean, if I was the colonizers, I would also colonize Africa. I mean, no one else is colonizing it except Brazil. It's free reign. It's literally free reign. Hispaniola is an island between Cuba and Puerto Rico in the Greater Antilles of the Caribbean. Oh, so this, Dominican Republic and Haiti. Smash Empire, gonna love that. Did I not? Oh yeah, I didn't change some of these flags. Algeria. French variant for law. Stupid gambling ad. Haiti or Dominican Republic? Dominican Republic was more Spanish, so I'm gonna say Dominican Republic. Brazil stay with its territory. The UFA expands west. Okay, the UFA has decided to expand west. No. Shibug, I don't think so. Papal states in Rome form a union. It's actually on pause. See where the gold goes now. Now we have 35 nations. Queen is still at the top of gold, but the colonizers are rushing through now that they just have so many puppets. Same with Brazil. Egypt and Wales are quite high. Right, back on the side of the Soviet expands more.
Own or rent, you could win a share of £38.2 million in our December draws.
Oh my god, thank you.
Sign up by the 30th of November. It takes less than 2 minutes.
Alright. The onion is starting to grow. Yeah, just a hint. Just a feeling that the UFA is targeting the Confederacy. It's just a weird feeling that I can't figure out. Both Ukraine and Crimea formed the Ukrainian Soviet Republic. England spreads north, Ukraine and Great Britain. And I'm guessing that means they also take Scotland. Roman arc is starting for real. Brazil expands north until it reaches Colombia. I think that's a bit too much. Just a feeling that's a bit too much land. Germany expands more.
Every day.
You know, where have I seen Germany expanding before?
With better style, softness, and smell is a great gift for him.
And you know, this time, the France that constantly tried to stop the Germans from doing this is now a puppet. So... Also, Damads. Make Carthage. Are we just creating now the Rome-Carthage war? Give him the Tunis flag. Soviet Union and Ukraine, Soviet Republic, sign an alliance. That is definitely going to, it's definitely going to be quite bad. 2 alliances now. Soviet Union's Union. What a creative name. What a creative alliance name. Soviet Union's Union. UK pledges to democracy. Is this allowed? Sure. The Roman Union spreads up to the Alps. There's some nations that haven't done anything, like, forever, like Croatia, for example, and also India, who was the 2nd nation, by the way, I think. No, the 3rd nation to exist on this map was India, and they haven't done anything. And the 1st nation to exist on this map, Egypt, hasn't done anything either. Germany attacks its neighbours. Even burn. No neutral Swiss anymore. What? Oh, they... Oh, it's... Whoa! Whoa. Bern just defeated Germany. Okay, peace treaty. So, Prussia's fine. In fact, I think they gain land. Bavaria is fine. And Germany is going to get crippled. They're going to lose all of that. Bern's going to become a superpower. You can't be a country, but I'll make Ethiopia. You can't be a country in this version. Angola spreads east. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, sorry, Ian, you can't be a country in this version. Civil war breaks out in the Soviet Union. So the Soviet Union got together, got slight progress, allied with Ukraine, but still collapsed and became Russia. The luck. What did you want? You wanted Anzania, didn't you? And you can't be it. You can choose its future, but you can't be it. If that makes sense. Anzania. Damn it. Okay, it always does this. When did YouTube have to add that update? Wouldn't Ukraine help out in the Soviet Union civil war? Yeah, but they don't border, so they can't really, can they? Egypt expands west. Not really by much, but I guess they are. Which I'm gonna give them. I'm gonna give them a little more. Be fair to them. Alright. Egypt looking nice. Germany plans its next move. Oh god. Oh god. Whenever this happens, it's never good. When Germany plans its next move, it's never good. UFA expands more. What else is there? Make socialist Finland. So here's the law for the socialist Finns. So a bunch of Soviets escape they escape their country just before it collapses, and they head over to this land called Finland. Alright? And those people get the Finnish people and teach them the Communist Manifesto. Then all of a sudden the Finnish like it. They like it a bit too much, and, well... yeah. Democratic civil war breaks out in Russia. They are democratic, dude. Oh wait, you want another one? So we now have Rusland. Oh, Rusland didn't make it. And Zana, or whatever it is, expands into Somaliland. I never gave him a flag. Give him the Ethiopian Empire. India expands east. Whoa, that is not good. That is not good. That is not good at all. In fact, that is terrifying. Can Gazi Nermany defeat Germany?
Get up to 6 months half-price line rental on selected Simone plans. From just £5
I think the flag is supposed to be,
Black
yeah.
Friday event now on.
TJ, you have 60 seconds to name everything you learned from the latest episode of The Android Show.
60
seconds is not a lot.
58, 57.
Okay.
Oh,
First, we'll
well
let
there goes,
Gemini in Android Studio.
there goes Gazzy Nermany. Sad. UFA expands southwest. Man, I really wonder if they're going to invade the Confederacy as soon as they touch it. Brazil with its navy colonizes Patagonia. Let's see. All right. How can nations get more gold? Basically, you guys need to stop typing in chat and I'll unpause it for them to get more gold. That's how they get rich. Actually, that's way too much land that they would be taking. The Confederacy is here. The colonizers expand south. This is not south, I just think it would work. Soviets attack Russia trying to reclaim. How many times is Russia going to have revolts?
The people with their guide dogs as a younger girl was terrific. You could see the confidence the dogs gave them, and I'd like to think that leaving a gift in
Well, now we have the Ukraine Soviet Republic, the Soviet Union, and the Finnish Union. You know, I feel like there's a weird obsession inside of... Is there a weird obsession inside of Eastern Europe with Soviets and just in general communism? For real. England starts their colonial empire in Egypt. Okay, so they just puppet Egypt. Wow, that was easy. Anything in Africa? Legends we like to speed up there. UFA expands southwest. Oh, guess what? They finally are touching. I wonder if they're gonna go to war. Bye, I gotta go and join another live. But let Brazil and its pup. But let Brazil and his puppets there. Okay. High blasting OCD. Germany expands more. Damn. That's all I say, damn. Expanding. So where do they expand? I'm gonna say Denmark. Just takes all of Denmark. And Netherlands. Alright. The UFA declares... I knew it with my 2 nutsacks. Oh. Okay. In the peace treaty, the Confederacy keeps all the land they got, and also gets a free Floridan puppet. That's a lot of land lost. UFA sent Democrats to Ukraine and Finland. So war starts in the Confederacy. The obstacle was in Ukraine. Oh. Which ones? Ukraine and Finland. Ukraine is back.
No wagering required. The win is what you keep. Sky Bakers, play. It's why we're here.
Oh yeah, because I'm still on New State Stag. Frick. I like how the 1809, 1917 is literally just a Russian flag. Actually, no, I forgot. With Civil Wars, you have to do fight to the death. I've got a feeling that Ukraine is done here, but I feel... Oh no, the Ukraine survived. Ah, Finland got Soviet Finland. Germany expands. Why is Germany expanding so much? It feels weird. It feels like a guy with a mustache has got into power. So far, this is the map. We haven't really been expanding, we've basically been just having civil wars. Of course a democratic revolution starts in the Soviet Union. In fact, we're going to have a three-way revolution. Who will win? The Soviets win again. The Soviets are just built different. And after the democratic, Russia suffers a civil war. Again? Well, I guess last time it was Russian Empire, so this time it will be Rusland. And again, the Soviets win. The colonizers create a puppet state between the nation of colonizers and Germany as a buffer state. So basically Belgium. It's got the same use. It's in the same area. It's Belgium. What is that name? Belarus, 1980, 1990, 1991, 1991, 1995. Okay. I'm gonna pick Belgium, thank you. Hi, Happy Gamer. UFA expands more. Why am I not surprised? I'm gonna say they expand to this part this time. Wow, that's a lot of this. The Tsar Dynasty revolts against the Soviet Union. That's basically the Russian, that's basically this version of Russia, so. And again, the Soviets win! The Soviets are too good. So the Congo okay, here's the law. The Congo is created, and this Congo is from our modern world. It remembers all of the things that Belgium did to it, and seeing as Belgium is a weak state right now that could easily get destroyed, they come over to Europe and they absolutely body Belgium.
At Cheerios, we know mornings can be...
And by body, I mean body.
So having a delicious breakfast that's high in fibre from oats, wheat and barley. That's a little win.
So the Congo is going to go over here and they're just going to, yeah.
If price is your priority, we've got that. Best price guarantee. Or we'll refund the difference.
Ukraine expands north. No, I don't know why Ukraine and the Soviets haven't, like, got their alliance back together. Like, surely they're still best mates, right? Can I get a nation in India? Call it my empire. No, you cannot be a country. Sorry, you cannot be a country. You have a nation. There can be a nation in India, but you can't control it, is what I'm saying. Well, you can, but everyone can control it. Ukraine. Oh yeah, I read that. Oh no, you say it again. Ukraine really going north, innit? Is Ukraine trying to block off the Soviets? Is that why they haven't allied again yet? Colonizers aren't happy they've lost their buffer state. Germany expands more. Damn it. Soon the Germans aren't going to have land to expand into. Soon the Germans are going to have to try and find other ways, if you get what I mean, to expand. Ukraine and Soviet Union create a communist alliance. Finally, they're back together. Okay, some random drunk Indian guy sets up a civilization and happens to name it. You can't name it your name. Come up with a good name. Hello, Dylan's Gaming. German states create an alliance called the Holy Roman Empire. Wow. Oh, never mind. Switzerland can't be a part of it. Nice. So we have an alliance for Germany. So the communists have made an alliance, the Germans have made an alliance, and then the colonizers have made an alliance with basically a non-aggression pact with Switzerland. That I guess includes its puppets. Why is everyone mod? I just make everyone mods. It's that simple. Germany attacks Bel. Oh god. Can I draw something in Germany really quick? Never mind. Have to get rid of that. Nice. If you don't know what that is, let me just remove this city. You should know by now. Yeah. Anyways. Oh! The Belgians beat them! The Ukrainian government plans. They can't unite unless they're bordering. I forgot to tell you that. Drunk. I like that. I like the name Drunk. And it appears in Vietnam.
We know the best relationships are built on.
I'm not even joking, I like the name Drunk.
You can feed them the natural and fresh meat ingredients they love at an honest price you'll love. No compromise needed. Harrington's.
Let's say South Vietnam. Oh wait, it's with C. Can't expand that far, but I'll make the Soviets expand east for sure. The Soviets are getting close to Brazil's strength. Are the Soviets going to beat Brazil in power? Internis, Carthage is reincarnated. Carthage already exists right here. Ukraine until it meets the wall with USSR. That's doable because that's like not that far. That is a strong team. UFA and the Confederacy go to war. Last time this happened, it went terribly for the UFA. And it went even worse this time. Okay, so in the peace treaty, the USA is back. So the UFA got killed, but the USA is back. And that's all the changes. Ukraine joins the Soviet Union. Soviet Union is now the largest nation, not including all the tribes in the world. The nation needs to be named. I don't need to name it that though. Well, the Confederacy collapsed. Alright, so inside the Confederacy, the UFA returns and a civil war begins. Oh, Florida's in this fight. Florida, don't die! Florida? No! Florida, Florida. Are you kidding me? You kill Florida, UFA. The UFA killed Florida. Rotman's created this symbol. I'll do that once the Civil War ends. Come on, Confed. Yes! Florida can return. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? What the hell? That's not a flag. I didn't even create that. I didn't even create that flag. That just appeared. Should I keep that the flag? I think we should keep that the flag. I think we should keep that the flag. He just watches. He just watches you. He just stares menacingly into your soul. I'm gonna keep that the flag. I think that's funny.
Natural yogurt. Because delicious is not what you end with, it's what you start with. Yo got this.
Rotman's and Albania create alliance. One sec. Alright. The Ottoman and Albanian alliance with the Gigachad man. The Confederacy collapses, but this time the UFA and USA are allied against the Confederacy. I don't see how that happens, but alright. Let's just say Florida hates the Confederacy now, after letting them die. Oh, they peaced as soon as they came near the border. Okay, so Florida's now its own thing. It's just left. Confederacy collapses, but this time USSR expands into Belarus. I can't say my suggestion no matter how much I try. Are you kidding me? Censorship! YouTube, why do you constantly do censorship? Japan gets atomic proofs. Japan is not here. When Japan is here, I'll do that. So it seems like the colonizers are access the house. Brazil is the most money. Brazil has the most money. Just coming up though are the colonizers. The colonizers might beat Brazil for money. They're definitely going to beat the Queen. Alright. And alright. That's something to come back to in a bit. On the side of the gold. Nick Japan. And you know what? For this one, I can honestly just give it all of this, which is basically its entire land. Japan. Isn't Japan like pink and... Improves California and New York. Don't exist. Improves the IRL places. The Soviet Union gets into a democratic revolution. Again. But this time with Rusland, Ukraine and Russia. However, Rusland wants all of it, not Russia to have it. Ooh, Rusland. Rusland might be able to do it, you know. Rusland might be able to do it. Are they peace? But you can't peace. It's a revolution, not a war. In revolutions, there has to be one winner. The Soviets are pushing back. Rusland is holding on. This might be the most climactic battle of this entire stream. Oh, they tried, the Russians tried. It's literally the Ukraine-Russian war. It keeps going back and forth for years. Oh, the Soviets are coming. Oh, wow. The colonizers colonized Libya. I feel like Carthage is getting surrounded slowly. I feel like Carthage... Yeah, they're gonna have to start worrying. Shut up.
When bad odors wait at home. Use new
Oi,
Plug.
oi.
It's 3-in-1 action constantly
Oi,
fights odors.
can you end the ads, please?
That lasts long.
Oi, can you end the ads?
Replace with a clean and fresh
End the ad! End the damn ad! Good. This is the most P battle of the year. Germany attacks England. How? They don't border. The Belgians took their border. By the way, I never made a peace treaty, so I'm just gonna say that. Yeah. The Belgians took their border. They literally can't attack England. Expand south or west. This shit's for Carthage. Alright. I kind of completely forgot about the Congo. How does Germany expand more? Oh. I understand what you mean by Germany expands more now. Release the UFA files. Right. Well, the Confederacy is now weak. And it's kind of collapsing. Finland expands east. Pax Finlander. Pax Finlandia. Pax Finlandia. What takes over? Excuse me? Danish West Indies? Few problems with this. How does that make any sense? I guess Netherlands own that. And the West Indies, so that kind of makes sense. But still, there's also the fact that Denmark's a part of Germany. Russians collapsed into formations. Democrats are back. No! The Soviets don't like this. And the Soviets win again. It's not even rigged. They just win. They just win. Wales attacks England. And wins. The Caribbean islands. Denmark isn't there. Socialist revolution happens. Oh, Finland won. Oh, Finland takes it then. Okay, Finland is going to take the Caribbean islands. All of these. Actually, I forgot, we don't make them apart, we make them colonies. So, I'm not sure if I even spelled Caribbean right. Since Cuba isn't there, I guess they can take Cuba's flag. And where is it? Finland. Puppet. Nice. Then we have the West Indies.
Got plans? Cancel them. Sky Sports big weekend is here. Upgrade to Sky Sports now for only £20 extra a month.
Our advanced eye test checks both your eyesight and
Finish West Indies.
Vision Express. Step out with confidence.
And not even, that's the East Indies. So what's the West Indies? Whatever, we'll keep it that. We'll keep it that because I forgot what the West Indies is. In reverse, sorry. It's fine. Ireland is independent. Land. Irish isn't land, or are they? Brazil expands north until it reaches Colombia. Oh, by the way, welcome back, Benji. Again, still can't reach Colombia, but you sing that one more time and then it does, basically. Brazil is literally going to own all of South America. Socialist Finnish Revolution. It's still won. This always happens. Civil War breaks out in USA. I'm not sure that the USA can have any civil wars. I literally can't think of another civil rights movement inside of USA. So I'll just say that the Confederacy and the USA just both team up on the USA. Alright. So in the peace treaty, the USA is annexed into the USA, but the Confederacy gets a fair good amount of land back. We offer Ireland a deal. I would love to hear your deal. Oh, by the way, yeah, I kind of knew that. Uruguay independence. So, Uruguay is going to fight Brazil for their independence. That includes fighting their puppets. And they lose, and lose thus a good amount of land to Argentina's puppets.
Now we're redesigning how we use them with urban air mobility.
USA expands more.
Designing electric vertical takeoff and landing.
Shut up, you stupid ads.
Quietly, cleanly, and without the limits of ground infrastructure. No runways, no roads. Just immediate liftoff into flight. From
This
drone
immediate
deliveries to
liftoff into
passenger air
flight.
taxis, a new mode of mobility begins to emerge. Every rotor, sensor, and system shapes a safer, more intelligent flight. Designs vary. Needs differ.
Uruguay
But the goal
appears
remains
out
the
of
same.
nowhere.
Timely arrivals,
They are
smaller
here.
footprints, and seamless integration
Wales
into daily
offers,
life.
Ireland
Flight
and
systems
Alliance
must
offer.
respond instantly
Okay,
to shifting
Ireland
weather
accepts. Boom.
conditions. Navigation software
New
responds
alliance, and
faster
all of the alliances are only in Europe,
and
really.
every communication signal must reach its mark. Infrastructure must rise to meet this vision. Charging hubs, flight paths, and digital protocols designed for a city
Brazil
with
gets
resources.
into a
This
communist
is next-gen engineering, pushing boundaries
civil
with
war.
intent. Urban air mobility blends aerospace with autonomy and design with daring. From ground to sky, the next chapter of aviation soars into view. Brought to you by Mauser Electronics, where it's our mission to empower innovation together.
The ultimate defense starts with strength. Everyday effort makes an everyday impact.
Brazilian Communist Union. So we're gonna get Brazil. I'm gonna get rid of that green. I'm gonna get rid of the planet and the white. Wow. Wow, that was such a good job. That was such a good job at fighting, man. Wales lands in Canada, starting a colonial empire. Wait, technically Egypt's now technically a part of your colonial empire. Still can't get over this. You didn't specify, so I'm just going to say where the British originally landed. Alright. Wales declares independence. Roma Union expands. In what way? In what way? Oh, it can. It can. Damn it. Can. Wow. Roma Union's pretty large. Democratic Revolution happens in the Soviet Union. I'm going to say this one. These revolutions are not working, are they? The Welsh expand their colonies in Canada and Egypt. Well, yeah, they're going to expand far. Let's see. Florida and USA against Djibouti, New Rome Ages. Revolutions likely feeling like a regular Tuesday. For real. Why that number? Anyways. Germany attacks Bern. Not good for Bern. Okay, and the peace treaty. Actually, I think that should stay the same. I like Bavaria, big Bavaria. I'm gonna be honest, Georgian Mappa has been here for a very long time. I remember the days he was called Luca Wisco Mappa. He has been here since, like, my 5th stream. Damn. Where it was really popping off. Polish King, what mine villager plays? Alright, Benji, Georgian Mappa, if you don't stop reporting, then I am going to time out both of you. So are you, to be fair. You're also kind of... Alright. Finish the war. Polish kingdoms established in Poland. Why did I do that? Let's say this Polish kingdom is more like a commonwealth. What the hell is this ad? It's like Hang Chong Hong Hong. Sorry if that's racist to some of you. Average Chinese ad. Who is TWV faking a sub count? Does he actually know who these guys are? Thank you, man. Okay. Well, thank you two for stopping, because I genuinely was going to time out both of you. Okay, we need a Mexican puppet to Iberia. Mexico. Just like that. Where is Mexico? Damn, that's quite low. Alright, colonizers are about to beat someone in gold. Colonizers are about to beat Brazil in gold. The colonizers are about to beat Brazil in gold. The Romanian declares war on the Albanian Empire for conquest. Viva la conquest. Viva la conquest. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Time for a peace treaty. Simply put, Rome takes all of this, but yeah, the reason why Rome takes this top half but not the bottom half is simply because up here there's a lot of industrial stuff to help them industrialize. They're expanding to Venezuela's coastline. Oh. That was not what I meant to do. Probably what's gonna happen, but didn't mean to do it that soon. I need to keep remembering. Hold, click, tribes. The colonizers are going to beat Brazil in money, it's inevitable. Finland expands north. Oh yeah, by the way, also the Ottomans and the Albanians alliance is forced to disband. Germany attacks Prussia. They're in an alliance unless Germany leaves the alliance. They can't attack. Wales expands its colonies. Under Sudan. So you want slightly bigger Egypt. Sudan.
Especially here in British Columbia. Journey from the coastal rainforest to the Canadian Rockies, through ever-changing landscapes. Immersed in
wonder. Canada. Canada gets really big. In this universe, the French are so controlled by the colonizers that they never got to Quebec, so Quebec never came French, and it stayed more British. The world enters into a Great Depression. Alright. Because of the Great Depression. What are we going to do with the Great Depression? How do we make the Great Depression necessarily? By the way, first 50 nations. Let's go. 50 nations total. Thanks, man. Thanks. TWB for your sub-account. Greater Welsh Empire. I'm actually going to call it that. The Greater Welsh Colonial Empire. That's a long name. Alright. There's now an Aussie puppet. Right, so what countries would survive? What nations would collapse? I'm thinking nations that have been very, very not moving for a while would collapse. For example, we would see the collapse of India. India would disappear as a tribe's land and will probably never come back. Same thing with Dronk. Mongol Empire, no. Saudi Arabia has gone as well. India was like one of our first nations and now it's gone. And Tanzania's gone. Oh. Congo just barely survives because it has a stable economy with Belgium giving it money. Croatia dies, which hasn't moved, by the way, for the entire time. Even Prussia dies because, like, Prussia hasn't moved, basically, at all. The Hungarian Empire dies. Savory and Milan die. I can see also Utah dying. And there we go. RIP all those nations. Why is this, like, rave music playing inside of such a sad period? We lost Utah, India, Croatia, like, so many of the golden ones. Wales is just the British Empire. Can I just say that? Wales literally is the British Empire. Actually. Back to the Indiana flag, let's go. The square borders have finally came in.
It should cost $1 billion to look that good. Take it all off. It's pure. It should cost $1 billion to look this good. My technique. All the pretty boys to the floor.
$1 million gold for her.
1 million fragrances by Rabanne.
The square borders are finally appearing.
Big weekend is here. Upgrade to Sky Sports now for only £20 extra a month.
The strongest nations right now are basically puppets to Wales. Wales is just that powerful. Okay, bro. Georgian mapper. I can't get rid of more nations. That has the villager, my villager plays, just been hiding all those things this entire time. You just said like 5,000 things for me to do. Alright, well I'm geared while you guys can talk about the Great Depression and how it shouldn't continue, I guess. Is it the East Indies? I feel like it's the East Indies, right? How is the Finnish East Indies not on here yet? Finland is. Damn it. Well, I'm doing it because Fobot constantly asks for Wales to have plot armor. If he wants Wales to have plot armor, it's gonna have plot armor. Yeah, exactly. Wales is built. So, the top three colonial empires are the Spanish Empire. Wait, actually. Yeah, so the top three colonial empires... Actually, no. The top three colonial empires are Finland, colonizers, and then finally Wales. Hello, Oren. How about, Georgian mapper, instead of trying to collapse nations, how about trying to grow a nation to fight Wales if you're so scared about the Welsh? Have you thought about that? Canada going right into Nunavut. What else did he want? He always call me, so let's just say okay, Wales doesn't have that much plot armor. Wales doesn't have that much plot armor. Okay? That's a bit too much plot armor. Oh, war breaks out between Canada and USA. Wales. Hi, your nation is currently getting ripped apart by America. I see it as a tie. So the US gets this strip, but Canada gets this. I think that's a good deal. And the rest of the land stays how it was. The colonizers discover Greenland, make a colony in Greenland.
Colder than touch, dead in the eyes, no signs of life no more. Put your love under the knife. Leave me to die here all alone. No signs of life no more, no. A crying dove may never fly.
Oh, I never changed the flag. The Finnish economy won't collapse. Civil War breaks out in Germany. Again, I mean, at least it's been quite a while since the last one. Wait. Are the Democrats going to win this? Oh, okay. We still have to continue fighting since. The Democrats are going to win this. Oh! Oh! They're going to do it! They're finally going to do it! Yo! They did it! Yo! Finally! They finally got their freedom. And now we are ruled by Putin. Not much of a better option. But still. Oh, in this case, the American Revolution won. I need to go to the Civil War. Okay, German Civil War. Gaziland, Greater Gaziland. Oh. Well, how easy was that, eh? What kind of neighbour? We have Belgium, but there is well, I guess it's Belgium. Alright then. Good luck, Belgium. Oh. Well, it feels like next time there's a Great Depression, I think that most likely, I don't think Congo's going to survive the next Great Depression. Of course the Soviets revolt again. No, fight to the death. Alright. Oh, they are, whoa. That was actually kind of interesting, that one. Finally, the Russian Empire has revolted. They've had enough. I said they had enough. Nice! Finally a real thing. They're finally in peace. Germany expands east. What happened to all the law stuff? We had so much of a good law thing going, and like it all disappeared instantly, like, you know? Turn on gold mode, I can just look at who has the most gold. The Greater Welsh Colonial Empire is getting close. The colonizers are going to beat Brazil. We're going to watch this in 4K. The colonizers are going to be, yeah! Oh, yeah! The colonizers have officially beat Brazil in money. Who actually has the worst money? Canada has the worst money. I mean, these puppets aren't surprising. Germany attacks the Polish kingdom. Oh boy, how can this go? Yeah, I kind of expected that. Alright, peace treaty. Let's just say the peace treaty is definitely not one Poland would like. Yeah, I'm sure the Polish are fine with this. I'm gonna keep the Polish around. Actually, I have faith in the Polish. So I'm gonna give them a second chance if they want to. Wales expands all its colonies. These have pretty much stopped expansion. They've pretty much had their limit. India. Wow, the perfect square borders are back. Don't you love them? We can't fit South Sudan. Literally, like, South Sudan isn't even there at this point. The Mongol Empire has returned. However, this time it's not called the Mongol Empire, it's called the Mongol, the actual name. Wow, that's a large nation. Damn, the Mongols are... Yo, the sticks. But that's the thing. Oh wait, actually, no, that isn't the thing. You can do that, and you will do that. Stick. 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 Wow, what a surprise. The Soviets have came back for a revolt. Honestly, it's actually kind of boring now just seeing the Soviets fight over and over. I mean, the entire thing's not boring, just genuinely the Soviet is what I'm talking about mainly. Like, we get it. The Soviet Union, they revolt. Iberia lands in Argentina. Iberian lands in Argentina, Finland. Alright, so about landing in Argentina. Brazil has taken Argentina. You can land... Finland will land and can inside of Vietnam though. Finally! The Ottomans are finally doing some expansion with their weird Giga Chad. Germany can't attack Bavaria, they're in alliance. The Mongols begin expanding. Mongol hegemony! Pax Mongolia. Wales makes 2 new colonies. What a surprise! Nigeria and New Zealand. What song is this on? Move. Alright. Norway's coming back. Nigeria.
Showtime ain't always go time. Set deposit limits, set timeouts, and set reality checks. Stay safe, players.
Stupid ads, stupid ads, stupid ads. Mongolia declares war on Queen and it would surrender. They can't attack Bavaria, man. Oh, I don't think they won. Just a hint. Luckily, the peace treaty isn't as harsh on Mongolia, although they do lose land. You know, Finland doesn't have to invade South Africa. Finland can just go like... There now, it's a free puppet. I think Mongolia should expand. Yeah, I think so too. We've actually been losing nations in the world. Actually, a good idea would be... So, a bit more to the law. The Mongols cut off Qing so that they don't, you know, do their thing. Germany attacks the Soviets. Operation Barbarossa all over again. Are they successful this time? They literally got pushed back right at the end, but technically they won. So I guess Germany now looks like this behemoth. Alright. I'm gonna end stream, but I'll give you guys 5 different, like, commands. 5 different commands that you can put in chat. And I will listen and add them. And then we have our first map. By the way, we still haven't got rid of all the tribes. I think I'm going to have to do another stream, like, tomorrow. So we can finally get all of these tribes out. So yeah, go ahead. Final 5 commands. Finland invades South Africa for some reason. They have colonized it. A new nation called New Guinea forms a New Guinea, sure. What are the others? Same time tomorrow, same map, maybe. Once it gets colonies, they can expand. Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure about same time tomorrow, but I'll try. Mongols take China. They can't take them, so I'll just say they expand over here. Oh wait, what mine villager? Four, okay.
Bring back that first date book. Every day.
Sharp ad.
King Gillette. Because a bird with better style.
How many times have I said shut up ad? We need a shut up ad counter. Okay, one more. Okay, Finland expands all its colonies, all of it. So Finland itself now gains that part of land. South Africa grows really big. Finnish East Indies. Yeah. Pretty sure that's all of Finland's colonies. Oh wait, Vietnam. Alright. Let's look at who's the most rich, who's the most poor quickly. Just before the end. So we have Egypt, Australia, the tribes didn't count by the way, Canada, Finnish East Indies, New Guinea, Algeria, Mexico, Uruguay, Greenland, Angola, France, Libya, Sudan, Nigeria, the Caribbean, Soviet Union, Patagonia, Vietnam, Welsh Raj, New Zealand, Argentina, Hispaniola, Morocco, Mongol Empire, South Africa, Japan, Confederacy, Germany, Ireland, Florida, Ottoman Republic, Albanian Empire, USA, Roma Union, Finland, Sicily, Colombia, Bavaria, Congo, Spanish Empire, Queen, Greater Welsh Empire, Brazil, and finally the colonizers. Same map tomorrow? Yes, same map will be tomorrow. In fact, I'll save the map. This will actually probably be a map that we'll work on for ages and ages, like a complete like saga of streams. But that is going to do it for this stream. Have you all enjoyed the stream? Have you all enjoyed the stream? Woo, that sounds like an enjoy the stream sound. Hell yeah, hell yeah. What time tomorrow? Not sure, not sure. I'll make sure to do it tomorrow though, so make sure to turn notifications on. It'll be in your recommended for sure. And anyways, I think we're gonna end it off with everything I always say when I end it. Bye, chat.